As we grow older, most of us picture a peaceful life. A life where we can finally slow down, enjoy simple joys, spend time with people we love, and feel good in our bodies. After all the years of hard work, struggles, and sacrifices, you've earned that kind of peace. But here's the truth that many don't talk about. Aging isn't always easy. And sometimes, the little choices we make, without even realizing it, can slowly take away the very peace and health we worked so hard for. So I want you to pause for a moment and imagine this with me. You've lived through so much. You've built a life, you've seen good times and bad, and now you deserve laughter, comfort, and the strength to keep doing what brings you joy. But some people, without knowing it, fall into daily habits that chip away at their happiness, little by little. These aren't dramatic mistakes. In fact, they're so small and familiar that most don't even notice. But over time, they pile up, and the results show in your body, your mind, and your spirit. That's why I'm speaking to you from the heart today. Because even tiny changes, when made with awareness, can transform how you feel, physically, emotionally, and even socially. Let's start with something many older adults believe deep down, that the safest thing to do as you age is to slow down completely. Maybe you've heard someone say, "I don't walk much anymore. It's safer that way." Or, "I'm too old to move around too much." So they sit for hours. They stop going for walks. They avoid stairs. It feels like rest, but in reality, it's the body slowly losing its strength. You might have seen it happen. An elder who used to be so full of life now finds it hard to get out of a chair. Their back hurts. Their legs feel weak. They need help for even small things, not because of old age itself, but because movement stopped. Muscles shrink, joints stiffen, the heart slows down, and sadly, their world becomes smaller. But then you meet someone in their 70s or even 80s who's still out there every morning, walking, smiling, lifting their own bags, climbing stairs. What's the difference? It's not luck, it's habit. They chose to keep moving, even just a little every day. And that choice gave them their freedom back. It's a powerful reminder. Aging doesn't mean giving up your independence. It just means being smart and gentle with your body and never letting it grow still for too long. Another quiet thief of happiness in old age is emotional loneliness. You see, some people, as they get older, slowly start pulling away. They stop calling friends. They keep their feelings bottled up. They stop laughing. They sit with old memories, some painful, and carry them alone. And the days feel long, heavy, and empty. It breaks my heart when I see this, because loneliness can steal a person's spark. But it doesn't have to be this way. One phone call, one cup of tea with a friend, one afternoon at a community event. That's all it takes to bring warmth back into a life. You were never meant to carry your emotions alone. You still matter. Your stories, your laughter, your presence. It still brings light into the lives of others. Never forget that. Then there's food. A lot of older people stop paying attention to what they eat. Some skip meals. Some rely on quick snacks, bread, tea, or processed food just to get by. Others feel too tired to cook. But your body, even now, needs care. It still needs the fuel to keep your heart strong, your mind sharp, and your bones steady. A few extra fruits, a bowl of soup, more water. These aren't small things. They're your medicine. And they make you feel lighter, clearer, and more active almost immediately. I'm not saying all this to scare you. I'm saying it because you still have power. Real power. Even now, your choices can shape your tomorrow. You still have time to feel better, to smile more, to live fully. Aging doesn't mean life is over. In fact, with the right mindset and care, these can be the most meaningful years of your life. That's why I invite you to stay with me on this journey. In just a moment, we'll talk about 5 common mistakes many people make as they age. Mistakes that quietly take away their happiness and health. And more importantly, I'll show you how simple it is to avoid them. You'll see, it's not about making big changes overnight. It's about understanding what your body and heart truly need and giving them just a little more attention. If something in these words has touched you, if they've made you reflect or reminded you of your worth, I invite you to support this channel. Just press the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss videos that are created with love and care, just for you. Your support means more than you know. It helps me keep making honest, helpful content that can make real change in your life and the lives of those you love. Now let's continue. One of the biggest mistakes people make in their later years is believing that rest is always better than movement. It starts with small thoughts. I can't walk far anymore, or exercises for young people. Before they know it, days are filled with long hours of sitting. They stop moving around the house. They lie down more than they need to. It feels like they're being cautious, but in truth, it's slowly stealing their strength. Without movement, muscles start to shrink. Joints lose their flexibility. Balance weakens. Even the heart begins to slow down in dangerous ways. Then one day, just standing up from a chair feels like climbing a mountain. Simple tasks, like reaching for something high or getting dressed, become exhausting. Not because the person is too old, but because their body hasn't been used. It's heartbreaking to watch someone lose their independence, not to illness, but to inactivity. But there's good news. It doesn't have to be this way. Many seniors who walk every day, stretch in the mornings, or even just do gentle chair exercises feel younger, lighter, and more in control of their lives. They sleep better. Their mood lifts. They can get out of bed without help, go out for errands, and enjoy life without fear of falling or feeling weak. That sense of freedom and pride, it's priceless. So I ask you, what if just 15 minutes of movement each day could change how you feel? What if you could walk into the kitchen tomorrow, stronger and more confident, just because you decided to care for your body today? You deserve that strength. You deserve that joy. And it's not too late. Let's keep going, because every step you take, every small change you make, is a gift to your future. You don't need to join a fancy gym or lift heavy weights to stay active. You really don't. Staying strong and healthy can be as simple and as joyful as a 15-minute walk in the morning, watering your plants, sweeping the front porch, or even dancing a little in your living room to your favorite old tune. These small, gentle movements breathe life into your body. They wake up your muscles, warm your heart, and remind you that you're still very much alive. The key is not how intense the activity is, it's how often you do it. Make it part of your day, like brushing your teeth or having your morning tea. If you ever feel unsure or worried about starting, just speak to your doctor. Let them guide you. More often than not, they'll encourage you to begin small, just 5 to 10 minutes a day, and let your body build from there. You'll be surprised how even the lightest activity can bring back energy, ease your aches, and lift your mood. Remember this. Too much resting isn't protecting you. It's slowly taking away your strength. Every time you choose to move, you're giving yourself a gift of energy, a brighter mood, fewer pains, and most importantly, independence. You're choosing to keep your freedom. So don't wait for a perfect day. Just stand up, take that first step, and whisper to yourself, I'm still here. I still matter. Because age is not a reason to stop. It's the very reason to keep going. Now, let's talk about another mistake many people make as they grow older. One that quietly drains the color from their days. Some people begin to pull away from the world, believing it's simpler to be alone. They stop calling friends, skip family gatherings, and choose silence over connection. Maybe they feel like no one wants to hear from them. Maybe they fear being a burden, so they stay quiet. At first, it feels peaceful, but after a while, that quiet becomes too heavy. Days start to blur together. Mornings feel empty, and the laughter they once knew becomes a distant memory. This is one of the saddest things to witness, because we human beings were never meant to live in isolation, especially not in our later years. Our hearts need warmth, our minds need connection, and our souls need to be seen and heard. When we close ourselves off, we don't just miss others. We begin to lose little pieces of ourselves, too. Loneliness can creep in softly, but its effects are loud. It's been linked to higher blood pressure, a weakened immune system, memory problems, and even depression. You might not realize it, but that tiredness, that lack of motivation, that unexplained sadness, sometimes it's not age. Sometimes it's loneliness wearing a disguise. But here's the beautiful truth. It only takes one small act to change that. One phone call to an old friend. One visit to a local park or community center. One kind hello to a neighbor you pass every day. These moments may seem small, but they are powerful. They open doors. They bring smiles. They make you feel like you belong again. And if going out feels hard, remember, technology is your friend. A simple video call with a grandchild, a shared laugh with a friend in another city, even joining a group online that shares your hobbies. These little connections can fill your day with warmth. Being social doesn't mean you need a big crowd. It means letting yourself be known. It means sharing your stories, your thoughts, your joys. It means allowing someone to say, "I see you. I'm glad you're here." So please, don't make the mistake of disappearing. You still have so much to give. Your wisdom, your humor, your kindness. Your voice still matters. Happiness grows when you share it, and healing begins when you let others walk beside you. Now let's talk about another common mistake that quietly chips away at both happiness and health. Neglecting the very thing that keeps your body going. Nutrition. Many older adults begin to eat less without even realizing it. Meals become smaller. Snacks replace real food. Sometimes cooking feels like too much work, or they think, "I'm not doing much, I don't need much." But the truth is, your body still needs strong nourishment, just as much as before, maybe even more. Your muscles, your bones, your brain, they all depend on what you put on your plate. And when that plate is empty or filled with processed, easy-to-grab food, the effects slowly show up. Maybe you start feeling dizzy. Maybe your skin looks dull. Maybe your memory isn't as sharp, or you catch colds more easily. It's easy to blame age, but sometimes it's just poor nutrition in disguise. Take a moment to appreciate what your body has done for you. Every breath, every step, every heartbeat, it's been working for you without pause for decades. Doesn't it deserve the fuel it needs to keep going? Eating well doesn't have to be complicated. Simple meals can be powerful. A bowl of warm soup filled with veggies, a boiled egg, a few slices of fruit, a glass of water, a sprinkle of seeds or nuts. These small choices carry big healing. They protect your heart, support your bones, boost your memory, and even lift your mood. And don't forget water. Many older people wait until they feel thirsty, but that's already a sign your body is running low. Dehydration can lead to headaches, confusion, constipation, joint pain, and yet, a few extra sips throughout the day can help prevent it all. Keep water nearby. Make it easy. Make it routine. If cooking is hard, make it lighter. Prepare simple meals ahead of time. Ask your family to help. Use meal delivery services made for seniors. There's no shame in needing support. The real shame would be ignoring your body's needs. Never tell yourself nutrition doesn't matter anymore. It matters now more than ever. The right food gives you energy, steadiness, clarity, and the strength to live life on your terms. You deserve meals that nourish you, hydrate you, and give you the glow of good health. So today, make a promise to yourself, not for perfection, just for care. Because a strong body starts with what's on your plate, and your health tomorrow begins with the choices you make today. If these words are helping you realize how even the smallest changes can protect your health, your happiness, and your independence, then I kindly ask you to take a moment to support this channel. Just click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss the next video, which will be made with care, honesty, and love, especially for you. Your support means the world to me. Every subscriber helps keep this mission alive, to bring you clear, comforting, and helpful advice that can brighten your life one day at a time. Now, let's gently move forward and talk about another quiet mistake many people unknowingly make as they grow older. Because understanding these small habits before they take root can truly change how you live and how you feel. The fourth mistake, and one that can have serious consequences, is ignoring regular health checkups or putting off medical care. Many older adults convince themselves they don't need to see a doctor unless they're seriously unwell. Some are afraid of hearing bad news. Others just don't want to bother anyone or feel like it's not worth the trouble. But here's the thing. Many of the most dangerous health issues, like high blood pressure, diabetes, or vitamin deficiencies, don't shout. They whisper. They grow silently, with no obvious symptoms, until suddenly, they become much harder to manage. Think of it this way. Routine checkups are not just about illness. They're about staying in control. They're about catching small problems before they become big ones. A quick test could reveal that your bones are getting weaker, or that your blood sugar is slowly rising. With early action, these things can often be treated easily, with just a change in diet, a supplement, or some simple advice from your doctor. So many older adults say later, if only I had gone to the doctor earlier, if only I had paid attention. And it breaks my heart because so much pain could have been avoided. Even the smallest health complaints, like feeling more tired than usual, being dizzy, losing your appetite, or not sleeping well, deserve to be heard. You might think it's just age, but sometimes it's your body asking for help, and you deserve that help. Staying on top of your health also means you won't miss out on important vaccines or screenings that protect you from bigger problems. It gives you peace of mind, knowing that you're doing everything you can to live a strong, safe, and joyful life. Those who stay proactive with their health often carry themselves differently. They walk with more confidence. They worry less. They feel empowered because they know they are taking care of themselves with wisdom and love. So please, don't wait until it's too late. Book those appointments. Follow through with tests. Speak up about what you're feeling. Ask questions. You are not a burden. You are a person worth caring for. And regular checkups are one of the simplest, strongest ways to protect your future and give yourself more days filled with comfort, freedom, and joy. And now, let's gently move into something that isn't physical, but still deeply affects your health and happiness. The fifth mistake many people make in old age is one they often don't talk about out loud, but it lives in their hearts. It's the mistake of holding on to bitterness, regret, and old grudges. You see, by the time we reach our later years, we've all been through things. Some of those things hurt deeply. Words that wounded us, betrayals that changed us, dreams that never came true. Many elders carry those memories around like invisible weights. They smile on the outside, but inside, there's a tightness that never truly leaves. Sometimes, people hold on to anger for years, toward someone who let them down, or a family member they stopped speaking to, or even toward themselves for mistakes they made long ago. And slowly, without realizing it, this emotional pain begins to affect the body. It raises stress. It disturbs sleep. It clouds the heart. It becomes harder to feel light, to laugh, to breathe fully. But here's what I want you to remember. Forgiveness isn't about saying what happened was okay. It's not about forgetting the pain. It's about choosing peace for your own sake. It's about releasing yourself from a prison that no longer serves you. Forgiveness doesn't always need a conversation. Sometimes it's a quiet moment with yourself where you simply say, I let this go now. I choose peace. I want to feel free again. And then there's regret. So many elders spend their days looking back, thinking, if only I'd done this, or why didn't I speak up? But regret is a thief. It steals the joy of the present by chaining you to a past that cannot be changed. Yes, maybe you made mistakes. We all have. But you are still here. You still have time to create new memories, to say the words you never said, to reconnect, to heal, to smile again. Don't let regret take your remaining years. Use them to live more gently, more openly, more truthfully. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. And if there's someone you've been distant from, someone you once loved, but now only remember with pain, think of what could change if you reached out. Just a message, just a kind word, a step toward healing. You might be surprised at how willing people are to forgive, to reconnect, to start fresh. And even if they're not, you will have done your part. You will have chosen peace over pain. Bitterness, regret, and silence, they do not protect you. They weigh you down. But love, connection, and forgiveness, these are the things that heal. These are the things that make the sunset years of life shine the brightest. So, if there's something in your heart that needs letting go, if there's someone you've been waiting to forgive, or someone you wish would forgive you, let this be the moment you take that first step. Because you deserve lightness. You deserve love. And you deserve to feel free. So don't make the mistake of letting old pain control your present. You've carried it long enough. Let today be the day you begin to set it down. Free yourself from the heavy chains of bitterness, regret, and silence. Choose forgiveness, not just to give peace to others, but to give healing to your own heart. Because when you finally let go of what hurts, you create room for what heals. Love, laughter, peace, they all need space to grow. And letting go is how that space begins. Now, as we look back on everything we've talked about, one truth becomes clear. Living with joy and strength in old age is not just about luck or genetics or fate. It's about the small, everyday choices you make with your body, your mind, and your heart. Stopping all movement might seem like rest, but over time, it takes away your freedom. Staying away from people might feel simple, but it brings deep, aching loneliness. Ignoring your meals and water may not seem serious at first, but it weakens the very body that carries you through each day. Skipping health checkups may feel like saving time now, but it often means losing peace and comfort later. And holding on to pain, those old wounds and resentments, might feel familiar, but they steal today's joy without warning. But here's the beautiful part. It is never too late to change. You can begin again, today, right now. You can take a short walk, stretch your body gently, and feel your strength returning. You can pick up the phone and hear the voice of someone who misses you. You can add color to your plate, sip more water, and feel the glow of good health returning. You can call your doctor, ask your questions, take that test, and feel proud for taking control. And you can close your eyes, breathe deeply, and say, I forgive, I release, I choose peace. Even the smallest action can begin to lift the weight. Each step, each choice, is a quiet promise to yourself that you still believe in life. You still believe in joy. You still believe in you. Old age does not mean life has lost its meaning. It can be a season of deeper joy, richer wisdom, and the kind of connection that only time and experience can create. But you must protect it. You must nurture it. Avoid these common mistakes, not with fear, but with love for yourself. Because you deserve to live fully, to laugh often, to feel proud, to wake up each day knowing you're taking care of the precious gift that is your life. If these words have touched you, even in a small way, I invite you to stay connected with us here. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so we can keep walking this journey together. You're not alone. You're part of a growing family. People who believe that aging is not the end of joy, but the beginning of a beautiful new chapter. Together, let's keep learning, let's keep growing, and let's keep building a life that truly feels worth living, one gentle, powerful choice at a time.